Today's Captain's Blog is brought to you courtesy of Daniel D. Jager, the man who pretty much single-handedly created Rule 34. See, that's why we love you. Good morning, campers. It's 10:43 hours on Saturday, August 15th, 2015, and I'm standing in the high voltage lab the day after a big thunderstorm, and check this out, it's dry. It's dry. The roof isn't even done yet. They just started on this, and there's no dripping, and I'm digging it. So, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and tell you that you can remove the water buckets.
Batman is on his way with Clark.
Excellent. So we got the wood turners starting the day out. The entire Grandpa Brigade is hanging out. They've laid siege to the kitchen. Look at that. They're everywhere. After the Wood Turners Guild, we have the Lesbian Writers or something like that. I don't know. But not entirely sure. I'll let you know when I know what's up. Paul's here. He's thrilled. It's a fireball of energy. Look at him.
Yes, hello world.
What are you working on?
Oh, just some stuff. Not very descriptive.
He's working on stuff. He's doing stuff with things. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Are you ever going to get the Tesla coils back up?
We just got the new roof put on the high voltage lab. It's dry, finally. That's why we haven't done it yet because we were waiting for the roof. So the roof's done. We have the new big cabinets in for the MMC array, and the winding machine is under construction. Like, it's half built. You can see it, actually. It's kind of cool.
All right.
So they're coming. Tesla coils are coming. You want to see the winding rig?
You're the one that emailed me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Phyllis. Yeah.
She's the one that got me started.
You want to see the winding rig?
We did all the cooking all the day.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So there's lots of stuff happening on this. It just doesn't look like Tesla coils yet.
No.
Those two carts are for moving around secondaries. Those came in here yesterday. The two big cabinets are for MMC arrays. That'll be the giant capacitor system for the Tesla coil. Now you have to be careful walking through here. Walk outside of the cones. There's hair-thin strands right there, and if you trip over them, it breaks that, and that would be sad.
What did trip cover? No?
So this is the winding rig.
For making the coils?
Yep, it'll work like a lathe, actually. There'll be a rotisserie here, so you've got rotational access. And this feeds the wire down to wind down the coil. And the whole thing might actually be plugged in. You gonna do something? Yeah. So these rails are ridiculously expensive, and everything's crazy, crazy high accurate. And it's got a motor drive. This is just a little testing rig, but it's got a motor drive, and it works like a lathe with a power feed. Yeah, it's a ball lead and all that jazz, and yep, it'll go faster in a second. It's on a testing setup, but this is how it all begins.
Huh. Makes the Tesla coil.
It's for winding. We'll wind wire like this, magnet wire, on forms, and to give you an idea of what we're testing it with, those three coil forms over there are what we're starting with. Yeah. So it's huge pipes, big electrodes.
Going to be bigger Tesla
Oh,
coils
much
than
bigger.
before?
Yes, much bigger. What's it doing with the camera? I'm holding it. The voices tell me to. We shoot behind the scenes. I was in the middle of starting the daily vlog. Every day we shoot a video. We have several YouTube channels. We have like our big professional production video YouTube channel, and we also have a quiet behind the scenes channel that only has, I don't know, like 1,800 people watch it. That is shot on this every day, and we put out a video every day that people can watch so they see the behind the scenes of like remodeling the building, putting a new roof on, and just the progress. We're really, really big on transparency. So, and I was shooting that, and he wondered, like, oh yeah, so I don't even think about it, you get used to it. I'll be back. get an electrostatic field created around the wire. And it
Small chain things.
Time is 13:14 hours. I just finished doing the high voltage section of the tour and all that's done. And Amy and Melissa are down here and they're prepping to paint. The goal is to get this repainted today and tomorrow so that Monday we can start moving the equipment in. So they gotta make this half of the room look like this half of the room. So it's gonna be a radical transformation of awesomeness.
Bruce is talking as he's walking away. What?
What are you gentlemen doing? Oh, I can't show that. We can't talk about what you're doing. No. They're not doing anything. Mr. Kidwell is looking at, obviously, pictures of fireman porn.
Nothing has stabbed my eye out.
We'll be back. There's 4 of those?
Yeah.
I thought there were 3.
Nope, 4.
Oh, now I got a problem.
So let's walk away.
Well, I had room for 3. I don't know that I have room for 4.
Yeah, they'll make it work.
Are 2 of those middles?
Huh?
Are 2 of these middles?
They all have panels.
On the backs, but not on the side.
They all have them for the sides. They're still upstairs.
We've still got 2 more panels.
Which does the sides for those.
Okay, we should have had only 2 with side panels, unless, because I thought it was a triple stack. See, they don't have side panels because they bolt together here. So like these 2 would
We
go.
have
They're
2
back
more
panels.
side
No, there's 2 panels up there.
And they're side panels.
Hold on. Doesn't have side panels. All right, cool. Weird. I wasn't planning on 4. Hi.
Adapt, overcome.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Yeah,
I think I can fit 4. They'll be cozy. We like cozy. I could probably fit 4. Yeah, I think I can make it work.
That's the impact force. Then if you are holding,
But we've now added another level of complexity, unfortunately.
that
We
it
went,
depends on.
it depends on your usage. So,
So
like I said, I think this has some niche that it will work in,
yeah,
but my own limitations make it so I'm not sure what that niche is.
yeah. What I'm kind of thinking of a situation that are not common.
I don't know why work is doing
Most of the time, not common in normal day application.
Right.
So it requires somebody to kind of being able to visualize the benefits of what I can produce for them
Yeah.
that the customer finds. That, yeah,
You just gotta find the right market.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. How's the backlighting?
Oh, it's fine. I'm below the level of.
You got schmutz on your nose.
He's got coffee on his
Is that coffee?
It's coffee. He's got coffee stain on his nose.
Okay.
Now that we're no longer.
Alright, now we're back. So this is dried. I tried using some more glue on it, and this glue eats this foam. I've never had a plane where the glue's all foam safe. It says on it foam safe. But I've never had glue that ate the planes before. But this glue eats this plane. Doesn't eat any other planes. Eats this plane. I don't know what the hell.
It's special
But
high-tech foam.
I made up for it by using about half a stick. You see, there's a new stick now.
Yes.
Of hot glue, and I have a hole here that is roughly the size of my first apartment, So I also I super glued this. This is not a new horn. I actually super glued that half of the horn back on there, but it chooches. If you move it, the ailerons move. So it should be okay. And I don't need it to last forever, I just need it to last for one flight. And because of the extensive damage to this airframe, it's very likely that this is only going to be able to work for one battery, because I may have to glue the top together. I might just not, I might just not really mount the canopy.
There's an
very
issue
seriously.
there, isn't there?
What?
I'm looking straight down on the
Oh,
fuselage.
there's a lot of issues there. So the goal was it had to fly, not that it had to look beautiful. It just has to fly. He said $25 if it flies again. Okay, she'll fly
It's
all the way to the scene of the crash. And so I'm going to, in order to try and reclaim some manner of structural strength, I'm going to glue the wings into position. But to put the wings in, now when the plane's new, this isn't a problem at all. You just flex this down a little bit. But now the plane's really
the aileron linkages, I think, are dragging on some of the foam going in the hole.
It's not the aileron linkages, it's this down here. You have to flex that out of the way. But you just,
Okay,
you just
this foam
tweak
isn't
it.
kind of flexy. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, you just.
Well, oh, it's making bad
It's
noises.
gonna make some bad noises. It's not gonna like it, and we're probably gonna break a seam. But we're gonna just ram it together and then
Okay,
glue
here-
the hell out of it.
Oh man! Oh,
Bad touch.
Oh.
It's bad touch, Paul.
just hold the tight
That
ass.
looks like an airplane.
It looks like an airplane.
Looks like an airplane-ish.
You
Oh,
might.
yeah.
Oh man, why? I'm thinking you need to intentionally cut the port side of the fuselage and re-glue it so.
Oh no, she'll be fine.
That'll be
She
fine.
just needs some hot glue in there. She'll be right back.
Okay, no, there's two important
This is a
ingredients.
Qantas airplane. The entire motto is, she'll be right, mate.
Sure. There's two ingredients you need that you don't have in there.
What?
Spit and baling wire.
No, I got hot glue. I got hot glue,
Oh
man.
God,
gonna
this
be
is oh
fine.
man, this is bad. This
You
is
just-
just terrible.
Just inject it right down in here, like that. And we go over to this side. And we inject it down in here. Now I've let the gun really warm up because you were on the computer for a long time. So I got a lot of heat, and it's melting the foam. So I'm just gonna squeeze that right up in there. Oh yeah, that's tasty.
You're gonna squeeze that out on your hand and give
I'm
yourself a
trying
nice
really
brand
hard
mark.
to avoid my hand because it's hot as hell.
Coming around.
I'm just gooping that all right up in there, everywhere I can.
I mean, we got smoke rising off the plane.
Well, look
right?
at it melting.
I see
Look
it
at
melting.
it melting.
It's
It's melting the foam.
ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, right there. That's bad.
This is-
You straighten
this
that guy out. More glue. More glue.
I can't. Shit. I've only got. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
I've only got so many. Don't leave. Don't touch
I'm taking
it.
it off your leg.
Oh no, I'll be fine. I've had worse than that. But we just.
It's like, I worry about you, man. I worry
I'm
about
fine.
you. You're
Get the
fine.
shot. Get the shot.
I am getting the shot.
I don't mind having to
The
suffer for
shot
my art.
is your knee getting a 3rd-degree burn.
It'll be fine. It's only 2nd degree. A little blistering.
Yeah, it never hurt anybody.
Look at it, melted the foam. This is gonna be.
Well, it stretched it back. Is it straight now? No? Well, it's straighter.
It's better than it was. Oh, it's just gotta fly. Ain't gotta be pretty. It's just gotta fly. I ain't asking a lot.
This is like frightening. Did you post the blog last night that we shot, or I didn't?
Yeah, that should be up.
Okay. Yeah, stringies.
One major seam at a time. We just hook it all together, And I don't think the canopy's gonna fit really well at this
We can
point.
trim it a little.
Yeah. Well, I don't even want to know. See, the problem is I'm only expecting this to fly once, and it's going to be really out of trim now. So I don't know how much I can trim it. I'm blowing cold air on it and feeling hot air on my hand. That's how hot this is. You gonna hold? Not yet. It appears that the wing joint is holding. Oh, we hold that wing? Yeah. Oh, it looks like an airplane at least. That's significantly better than I was anticipating. I had to.
I'm quite certain.
I'd like to point out I have not spent any money on parts yet. I haven't had to buy any parts. This is all glue.
Correct. I think this is a Democrat airplane because it's definitely veering to the left.
This is the only thing here that isn't original is the propeller, which was a junk propeller from the Yak, because I had to replace the propeller on the Yak 54. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, you get it heated up again, and then
the ailerons are way out there, so I'm fine.
Yeah. And the linkage is going through a tube along there, so even if you hit it, it's not going to hurt anything. For control, at least. You got this massive hole over here.
Yeah, we'll get there. That's a pitot tube, Paul.
That's a pitot.
It matches the hole on this side. It's for balance of the airframe.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
That hole's where the glue melted it out. See the funny
Yeah.
edges? Right? Yeah, that's where the glue melted it out. I think it's going to be okay. At this point it should fly.
You could put a battery in there and run her up. Well, you got to plug everything in yet.
Well, all I got to plug in is ailerons, so I got to turn that up. All I got to plug in is ailerons.
I got to get myself one of them.
You want that one?
No.
Sell it to you cheap.
Sell? If you were going to give, I might not take it. There was a little one down in robotics, actually. Came in on a box. I was sorting through some stuff.
I need this. Honcho.
AR 630?
AR 6310.
6310. Okay.
It's a nano. It's a 6-channel nano controller.
With the little teeny tiny JST connectors.
Yep.
Whoop. Careful, don't break the tail off.
It's one part that's intact. At this point, she should fly. That almost fits.
I'd put the pins back in and then trim like a 1/16 of an inch off the trailing edge.
All I gotta do is take this and just touch
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Touch it to the belt sanders. Should be fine.
Yeah,
So
the
I gotta be
back
careful
end's
'cause
held.
there's a magnet here.
Yeah.
So I gotta be careful when I take off of this. It's really, really close. So, there's an airplane!
An airplane.
An airplane that needs a little trim.
Now you need to go parallel to what the back used to be. You're going to cut through where that piece of steel is.
I can't cut through that. That's a magnet. So we got to
So take the magnet off. You're not going to need it.
Totally gonna need the magnet.
Rubber band the thing on.
Oh, it's so tacky.
I beg your pardon.
So tacky. Yeah, the only way
You need to angle the back end.
Front.
Yeah.
The front. Yeah, the front we can trim that out a little bit. We don't need those. You know why we don't need those?
Why?
Because the mating piece isn't in there anyway.
Oh.
We'll just-
Always cut towards yourself for maximum control.
Cut towards your chum, not your thumb. That's what AVE taught me. Alright. Oh, that's
Hey.
fine. That's great.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I would have.
That's the best ever. That'll be totally cool. The magnet
Okay,
will
put
hold
the
it in
put the
place.
pins in at least so you can it doesn't
What the hell are the
peel.
pins gonna do?
Keep it from peeling off front to back.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. No, I'll put the battery in and then I'll put like a little dab of hot glue on either side or something like that.
Well,
Do you have
you're
any
gonna-
idea how many planes I have that fly without canopies all the time?
Well, that's true.
Okay, like the Radian never has a canopy.
I mean, Major George needs to be on board for the flight,
I'm just
man.
putting the canopy on so that I can say I had the entire plane together minus half a pound of bits of foam.
But George
George will be fine.
George will be
George's a happy
fine.
guy.
George.
That's George Pretty? Yeah, George Pretty. He's pretty. That's pretty boy George right there. So, she's ready to fly. And in an upcoming blog sometime soon, we'll take it out and see how bad it flies.
Oh, we need to do that tonight so you can get your $25. I mean, we're talking
If
money
the weather
here.
holds, right now it's 90 degrees outside, and I'm not terribly interested in going flying. But it looks like an airplane again, for the most part, and she'll fly. Hey, they had real ones in worse shape than that. That's what it
This is true.
is. All right. We'll be back. It's time to go to the board meeting, Paul, at 16:20. It's 18:01. We've had the board meeting. It was thrilling, and you have achievements
Yes,
that you want to
we've
share.
been very busy in the print shop making stuff for our new catalog.
Dinosaur mugs! Yay! Has Mr. Bellatini seen those yet?
Yes.
Did he make squealy noises?
Yes.
Okay. That's neat.
And then hand me that one, Jerry. And then this is going to, so water bottles.
Okay.
So. And then we also did some space themed mugs. This
Cool.
is what they thought space would look like in 1961. So new stuff coming from the store.
Cool. Any other cool things to show?
I made some really creepy pendants.
Oh, I don't want to show the people.
No?
It freaks me out.
They're so cool though. Very non-freaky. Can you move?
So this would work really
So these are printed onto mother of pearl.
Oh, this is the stuff that stinks when you print it.
Oh, it smells so bad.
It's horrible.
This is my favorite, personally.
You have to hear it
Looks
out.
like it's designed to be.
It's meant to be hung.
That's not
Yeah,
creepy at all.
Yeah.
This is the one that freaks me out.
Yeah.
You're gonna sell like 1,000 of those now. It goes in a blog. You're like, oh, I want the creepy one. Yeah.
So today's blog trivia question for a Kingston backpack is, who's the artist?
I just want to see some pictures.
Yes, they're touching things.
All right.
The new boxing terminal. It's 88 degrees outside right now. We couldn't even have the board meeting in the boardroom because the boardroom is so disgustingly hot. It's really icky. Can't wait to have decent climate control in this building someday. That's the next thing, after the roof. I'll be back.
I'm pretty mean with one.
We need a real, but I want a real one, not like a home air hockey table. I want like a real, proper.
I can't do
I had
this.
a guy
man.
down the street from me.
Touch
had
screens
one
are not
that
my
was
thing.
curved, like,
Well, also the
last
software.
Was it like a real one?
It was like a 4x8. It was huge. It was bigger
Why
than
didn't you
this.
call me?
Because I didn't know.
Always ask. That's
was
the kind of
bigger
thing
than
you
this
just automatically ask.
And it was like
scared.
that thick too. So
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
what I
like-
want. That's
yeah.
I want.
You want the one with the big steel tube?
Yeah, it's got to
goes
have the
over
thing
top
over the
swivel.
top.
Didn't have the thing over the
I won't bitch that much if it don't.
I would be so happy to have an air hockey.
I really want to play against you in air hockey because I've heard you're very aggressive at it, and I am also very
No,
aggressive.
you
at it.
Aggressive? No.
I beat the robot, man.
I haven't had the opportunity to face the robot. I would like to. I get into it.
You can arrange this because you go to Pennsylvania on a regular basis.
Where is the robot one at? Carnegie?
Yeah,
The Science Center?
yeah.
Like, look how far this thing lags behind my finger.
But Sam, you have very fast fingers.
Oh, you just scored on yourself.
Can't. I definitely play like this
Yeah.
because I need the downforce. No.
Oh, I don't. I go for soft, quick moves.
I slow down, don't, wait till it goes down, and wham, wham. Come on.
Could tell the tablet vibrator, or that was your finger?
That was my finger.
Sam has fast, vibrating fingers.
This could do with like a low friction screen protector.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be playing a lot of air hockey with this machine.
I'm just saying if you're actually using this, because I'm about to get friction burns.
You gotta like balance on your fingernail.
Technology at work.
Computer lab update, 1827 hours. The gray is in all the way around. Good job, girls. It's all these three that did it. Lily, Amy, Melissa.
Lily helped.
Lily totally helped. She's a helper. Did you clean up the whiteboard? Okay, thank you. Because some of us tried to use that for official business, and there's like cartoons on it, which is not helpful. Sure, they were cute, but when I'm trying to pitch a guy on a real estate project, or why they should donate the building, having like, you did that to me. And I will remember this for many years, and so will the entire internet will remember what you did to that meeting, which is why we will never, ever get that building donated. And they will blame you. All of the opportunities, the thousands of lives that could have been touched because we had that building are gone now. And you took that away from them. Okay, we'll be back. That's Lily. Guerrilla artist. Destroyer of capitalism. Even nonprofits. Lily. You're on?
Go.
Alright guys, it's 2046 hours and I'm going to warm up with my Yak, which I just fixed. This is my Yak 54180, which is awesome. I love this plane. And I keep breaking props off it because I'm a terrible pilot. I also brought the P51 in the toolbox. I'm going to put the battery in it and put a piece of tape to hold the canopy on and win my $25. I'm going to start with this to warm up. It's probably way out of trim, but let's see what happens. And I can't do a runway takeoff because little tiny wheels and grass are a bad combination.
First we'll
just do that.
I was going to say, would you like some bug spray before you start?
Bug spray?
Like the only person here not wearing it.
I'm not.
Bug spray.
We'll have fun.
Oh no, this camera's having ADD
I've never
again.
flown this plane here before. Where's Sam?
All
Let's
right.
go harass Sam.
Yeah, come harass me.
I love this plane. Love this plane. Tree.
I have not thought of that.
What?
An ultrasonic rangefinder. Not a hover.
You can do that through GPS.
If you have GPS.
Yeah.
Besides, GPS not so great for me. Yeah.
Oh man, Fog City.
Use LiDAR.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is light-based outdoors.
This is a light-based system that requires a spinning mirror.
You can do it linear if you want to. Oh man. I haven't flown in like weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while for me.
Why didn't you take the shot at?
Last time you flew, you made a field goal.
There
Yeah.
are restrictions on bringing litho batteries on airplanes.
Oh, you took an airplane out there.
Yeah. I seriously considered it.
Trying to hit Kidwell.
I had to take a
I would
sleeping
never
bag,
do that to my
towel,
best friend.
and a pillow with me. So
Hey Paul, you got goggles on?
a little tight.
Yes, and they're fogging
Oh,
up
it's bad.
something terrible.
Then I would have also had to take my battery charger.
And Paul's in the ground.
If I had a bigger bag, I could have done it, but
Time remaining.
not a bag.
In fact, they're fogging up to the point that I'm not liking this at all. I see you flying around out there.
First gets $25, huh?
If I put that plane in the air, I was gonna run a battery on this just to warm up, because I have a feeling that thing's gonna be a nightmare to fly.
Oh, I thought that was it.
No, this is the Yak 54.
Oh, I was thinking like, man, that thing's flying really well.
I love this plane, dude. It's the best airplane, like as far as just control authority, that I've ever flown.
All right, Paul, where are you?
Sitting in the grass.
That's usually where Paul flies.
My goggles fogging up.
Is it pretty easy to fly?
This plane?
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty hard to fly.
Oh.
It's about to get impossible to fly. Come on.
1 minute? No, I think it's wrong.
Yeah, one minute my ass. That battery's dead. I was getting LVC warning. Alright. I've had a warm up. Now let's see how bad this goes.
Like, I'm like listing to the side, like there's no... Get away from the tree.
It's called trim, Paul. You can fix it. If you don't know how, hand it to me and I'll fix it for you.
Oh wow, I can see my laser dot in the grass.
Shoot me.
Where are you?
Right in front of us.
Literally right in front of you. Actually,
over.
not clean.
Alright, I'm gonna need a little bit of that. Whoa! This is all stock parts except for the propeller. The propeller is actually an old one off of this. That's why the propellers look the same. But it's about the same size, so it should be alright.
I'm alive. Shoot me again. Hit me from the back left.
Paul,
Yeah.
if you sing it, I'll shoot you. But you gotta do the Pat Benatar line. You gotta sing, hit me with your best shot! Fire away! I think that was Pat Benatar.
Yeah.
Yeah?
My lenses are fogging so bad that when my thing's flashing dead, I can't actually see it.
Alright, I've taped my canopy on-ish. Add a little bit of...
I'm dead. Killed me again. Coming in for a landing so I can clean my lenses.
Where are you people? Uh-oh.
Ugh. That
Uh-oh.
sucks.
What's
I
wrong?
mean, the humidity is just, yeah.
Oh, there's something weird with my servo.
That's fine, but there's chemical solutions to this problem that I'm going to be...
Weird things happening here.
Like, shoot, man, it's like... Get over about near the baseball diamond.
Right.
You know?
Sit up suddenly, Sam was trying to fly over me.
I saw you sitting up, like, ooh, I better check a little out.
Yeah, this is all messed up. I gotta rebind
Hey,
it.
number 7 actually got it back. Ow.
I don't have anything to trick you into.
Fuck.
Sam, you got a bind clip?
No, it won't work on this.
One hit.
No binder, no special one?
Yeah, this needs a dingus.
More hits, not enough to kill me. Taken off. Well, hold it. Damn it.
Binding.
These eye cups are more trouble than they're worth.
Bind complete.
Nothing works.
Dead. Can you see me flashing?
Yeah.
Elevator works.
Just barely. You were
But it's
above
broken.
the tree line.
Rudder works. But I can't get throttle to respond. And that's, oh shit. Sam?
Yeah.
I need your help.
And a very near mid-air collision with Paul. Very near. I think you can see his bolt head. I have not. I need to play more games.
I got a broken wire, Sam.
It's been a while since I've played it, but...
Alright, hold on, Chris. I have a soldering iron with us.
Yeah?
Yeah. You might be able to use it too.
It ain't got to be pretty. I just got to hook two wires together.
Let's see it.
That wire there is broken off the plug here. It could just straight connect through and be fine. Yeah.
Is it unplugged from that direction?
I've got a linkage failure in my ailerons, but I think that I can fly it as a 3-channel and be okay. And if you can fix that, which really could just be twisted and taped.
Yeah, but the trouble is it's sealed in there and I can't pull it out.
I don't have any glue that works on this plane, so I just got to tape it. Every time I put glue on this thing, it just gets worse and worse.
I hate these connectors. I can't get them apart.
It's only got to fly a little bit.
Yeah.
2 inches, Paul.
That's the closest in to me I've ever landed this thing, mostly because I've been too afraid to hit it that close.
Don't worry, once you hit yourself, you'll get good and afraid to get it that close again.
Tell me about it.
Those really hurt when you touch them. I learned that lesson.
I would imagine they don't really hurt. I imagine they really slice.
Yeah, they do. I've never hit one of these. I got a back touch by the 350.
Ooh.
Ooh, that
I
would
just
be-
had a moment of stupid, and man, the minute you don't pay attention, that dog, they'll crash or hurt you.
That dog bite you.
Yeah.
That dog bite you.
I had 4 little slices right down my back. That sucked bad. Sam is being awesome, and you gotta see this.
Yeah.
We're soldering plastic in the dark. What could possibly go wrong?
I've also got my soldering iron hooked up to an inverter in the back of my truck.
God, we're nerds.
Here it is.
Think it'll work?
Well, I don't think it's going to come off. I soldered it.
Was there metal inside?
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ah, let's give it a shot. Thank you, Sam.
Hopefully, I don't put down my...
I would take the soldering iron and set it, you know, in the dirt next to the truck. Nobody's gonna walk off with it. All right, now let's do this where it gets too dark to see.
You know how hot it gets in there from the sun? It's probably colder
Throttle
than that iron.
is there. Orange to the outside. Okay, we're plugged in there.
It's gonna hurt to run the thing at like full throttle.
Plugged in there.
Well, that's where it's supposed to be.
Tuck that down like
You
that.
got Fahrenheit or Celsius on that thing?
Fahrenheit.
Okay, yeah.
At least I think it's Fahrenheit.
That's enough elevator. Oh, motor is
sounded
totally
really
out of
bad.
balance. Yeah, it's bad. This is gonna shake itself apart.
That's the prop shaft, right?
Yeah, but it's got a bent prop shaft, but
Dude, she got a booty?
she jiggles a little, yo.
She do.
Must be jelly, cause jam don't shake like that.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
I seen your wife. I'm just saying. I seen your wife. This is gonna be fine. This is my 1 battery test flight. No ailerons, because they just broke. Let's see if we can keep it in the air. Nope, nope. Oh, so that,
Like, you know what that looks like?
what?
Nutball?
Get it up again.
Nope.
That's a bad sound.
That don't sound good.
That ain't,
It certainly doesn't sound like $25.
that does not sound like 20. I can't say that flew.
I feel like pieces, man.
Oh, yeah, it's in pieces. Not just pieces.
Hey, at least the tape held.
Oh, hang on.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, that's what I went. I'm coming back here and I tried to land quick so I could watch, but you crashed it too quick.
And I killed you.
You killed me? I don't even see my lights.
You like midfield. Well,
Flying over you.
I got some servos and a really nice radio out of that. But the rest is proper fucked. I'm gonna go back to flying the happy plane.
So I went back to KSP after like not touching it for 3
Paul, all right, let's take a vote. I say I lost the $25. I can't count that as
Give
flying.
it another shot. I mean, you might be able to patch that thing together.
No, I've crossed the 40% line. I gotta replace the motor, all kinds of stuff. But no one
Oh
warned
man,
me.
somebody's shooting me.
I lost my $25 challenge.
No one warned me that they had installed thermal overload into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's thermal things now going on where you'll blow up.
So I did this thing I used to do. I would take a glider up in his face and steer it back down and land.
Oh, that's how
right?
planes
I got
have to fly.
right into like the edge of the atmosphere and boom.
Good night, Irene. Yes.
It's like, what the hell happened?
I got a good one where I got a ship halfway. I got the outer planet mod or something.
Too damn dark to fly airplanes.
Neptune and Uranus and all that out there. They're different names, but I got a ship on the way out there where if I turn the radio on, it'll actually communicate with Kerbal. It'll explode. It'll overheat from just the antenna.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm screwed.
Well, that's
on
a
that.
bat.
All right,
Hi,
we're
bat.
16.62. Idle up. I'm dead again. I can see the lights
You need your gun again?
on the grass. Okay, I'm going to be the nice target. Oh, dead again.
Try and shoot me.
I don't even see you.
I'm having trouble maintaining orientation, guys. It's that dark. It's not an FPV aircraft.
I'm a little high. I don't want to be this high. Get me back down to the ground.
I've had days like that.
Oh, I see a plane flying out there.
I'm low and slow. It's getting too dark to maintain orientation at distance with a plane this small.
Here you go, Paul.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There he is.
Hey, I just got shot in the face with a laser.
Uh-oh.
It's really impressive when you think of the odds.
Especially when I was shooting at you.
What wavelength is the laser?
Red.
Okay.
It's hard to maintain orientation with this thing. It's the same color on both sides.
Whoa! I got the laser flash in the camera.
Nice. Hey, I see a flashlight figuring you want to think that's Paul. Oh my god, I can't see. Paul, you gotta bring your altitude down, man. Can't see you up there.
Oh man, trees, 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 trees.
On the bench, an autopsy a bit, see if we can figure out everything that's bad. And what parts are worth saving. So we got a couple little screws there. The screws are good, spinner's okay. That goes in our key pile. The other bolt's okay. So let's start at the front, work our way back. Here's the motor housing.
Prop is savable.
Prop was pretty chewed up when we started, but it's no worse now, and I kept it last time, so. And this is a Yak 54 prop. That's bad.
The motor has an extremely bent shaft.
Yeah. And it is internal to the motor, the bent shaft. It's not the output shaft, it's actually internal to the motor, the shaft is bent. It's a nice outrunner motor. So we'll take it out, if for no other reason than even if the motor's drunk, the screws are useful. And I go through a lot of little tiny screws, so we can save those. So how was your flight, sir?
Pretty good. Had not flown in a while.
Yeah.
And the thing that we don't talk about that we were testing worked better after
Yeah?
the changes.
You did the software changes?
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent. I've gotten to fly micros a little bit here and there, but I haven't gotten to fly anything like, I've flown my micro T-28. That's all I've been flying right now. I tried the big one the other day, that just pooched. I haven't had a quad in here in a while. It's too damn hot.
Oh, come on.
I don't do the heat, man.
I
just don't do the heat. Alright.
Just gotta make sure you leave your goggles outside.
We shall be investigating chemical solutions to the fog
Oh,
issue.
you get in the forums and I'm sure there's
You just gotta let the temperature do its work. If your goggles
What do you think
are
of that
hot,
motor?
they won't fog. What am I doing?
What do you just examine regarding bent propeller shaft?
Well, it's bent inside the motor. I can tell
Yeah.
the
Alright, so this
outrunning portion is wobbling.
So your answer is shit, it's fucked.
this servo is bad.
The servo itself?
Yeah, the servo itself is like the plastic gears inside are pooched. So that servo's dead, but its screw is useful. We know the servo horn is bad because that's what I had to glue back together. However, even despite crashing it again, the glue joint held. I'm rather proud of that. These linkages are really novel. Like, I like these linkages, so I'm going to save these. I'm going to remove them from the wing.
You didn't put the date.
I didn't live long enough to get it.
Was it a first flight, last flight?
No, I've flown this a couple times. I quit dating airplanes. You know why?
Why?
I quit crashing them within the first month.
Is there a marker handy?
Yeah, you need a Sharpie? What you marking?
Oh, you'll see.
So, Mr. Kidwell,
Yes.
why? You ever notice how, traditionally, gay men are snazzy dressers? Case in point.
They have taste.
Well, yes, but I don't go around tasting gay men, and you can tell the whole world your opinions on how gay men taste on your own time. No, I have figured out why, universally, not true of everyone, but as a rule, cultural generalization, gay men are snazzy dressers.
Why like that?
Because if you spend that much time in the closet, you can learn a thing or two.
Maybe they gotta hold up higher standards, you know, they got standards.
Maybe we just have to actually, put a better foot forward in the world since most of the world hates us.
Most of the world hates you because you talk funny. It's not because you're gay.
He talks like more than half of my relatives.
You're not helping your case here. Not even a little bit.
A lot of famous people had this
I've
accent.
met a lot of your relatives,
No, you haven't.
and it hasn't gone well. Now, I'll allow they're your relatives by marriage, but judgments have been made. I'd like to point out that I'm talking shit about your family, and I'm just quietly ignoring the gene shrub behind me. So.
I was going to be nice. I wasn't going to say a thing.
Well, that was your mistake, trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I will admit that I did find that there is a kind of a loop in my family tree.
There's a loop?
There's a loop in my family tree.
Well, no one likes a loop.
I would like to say pretty much has never been any inbreeding in my family.
How did it work? Well, it's
Really?
But you go to the Middle Ages, I can't say anything, but
No, I'm just going with, like, current generation.
there was a guy.
Alright, that's servos.
There was a guy who had a wife and family, and the wife died for whatever reason, and he wound up having like his niece be nanny for the kids, because he had a bunch of them, and he wound up marrying the niece. He married the babysitter, basically.
It's fine marrying a babysitter, but not when it's your niece.
Yeah.
That's
This
crazy.
is like 3 generations back or something like that. It was frowned upon.
Do you think?
Somewhat, just a little. But we are talking like Kentucky, Tennessee kind of.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Kentucky. Patron state of shooting shit. You know, I wondered, if you're from Kentucky, comment and let me know, because I don't think I got a single viewer in Kentucky. I got like 500 in Australia, but I don't think I got a single viewer.
Yes.
I'm okay.
All right. So this motor.
Yes.
All right.
Really?
You all right?
I took it apart.
Okay.
I bent the shaft around a little bit.
Okay. Might be all right. That's heavy, heavy, heavy on the mic.
Well, remember when we started, it was not all right.
Yes.
Definitively not all right. I've upgraded that to might.
Maybe not all right.
That's
Now.
all right. If I cut this tail off right here, I have the flyable aft section of an aircraft. So I saw a thing a guy did, and I think it might be fun for us to do.
What's that?
There's a guy, he's in one of my RC groups, that on all of his retired, like totally hosed aircraft, he mounts the tails, like just glues them to a piece of wood and hangs them on the wall.
It's like a trophy.
Oh no, this was broken. Oh, screw it. Forgot I broke that.
Parts and parts.
Those parts are. And that right there is like, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks.
Well, Chris,
Yeah, the little radios are expensive.
we've got a lot of in-use space in the rafters.
Here, hop on your phone and do a Google search for this part number. You'll see what they cost.
I'll give that motor a look, Stevie.
Bent the motor range.
Take a look at it.
It's better than it was. That's actually pretty decent, Sam.
Because before it was definitely.
Yeah, right. This would
it might be
this would fly, but it'd make a little buzz doing it. But it makes a little buzz when it's flying anyway.
Check your servos.
You're not rubbing magnets anymore.
All right, so at this point, we have managed to salvage 2 micro digital servos, 3.5 gram digital servos, and their horns, and maybe a motor, tiny motor. This is a BL280 Outrunner motor, 1800 kV, which is not a bad little motor. I'm excited about the 2 little motors that I ordered. That's
When
gonna
are
be
those showing up?
I ordered them Hobby King. Christmas, maybe.
Okay, AR 6310.
50 bucks.
$49.99.
Ah! Can you tell I buy a lot of airplane parts?
How much for the motor?
Oh yeah, how much for the, here, do a search for this.
Hold on, what do you got?
Bravo Lima 280 motor.
1800 kV.
That's it.
And the answer is $37.99.
Oh, now we just got to You know what we got to do with this?
What's that?
All right. We have an itty bitty little ESC, right?
Yeah,
And we have an itty bitty motor.
yeah,
And we have an itty bitty radio.
yeah.
We need to get a cool looking hat. We need to get.
Want to make
You
a
know what
beanie?
we need.
No, I can't do it off this because this runs off of 2S. But if we did this off of like a junk duet, where it runs off the little micro
You know
batteries.
what we need to do
What?
at some point? It doesn't have to be complicated, it does not need to have anything special on it. You remember the little Santa Claus helicopter?
Yeah,
Juggalo Santa.
Claus helicopter.
Juggalo Santa.
It's a little
And not
coaxial.
Santa.
It's a little coaxial.
Yeah.
What we need to do is we need to strip down the little coaxial helicopter, 3-channel preferably, so you can have yaw control in the coaxial. We just won't put the pitch control motor on it. We need to make a whirlybird hat that takes
Actually
off.
flies.
So you walk around just going along, spinning, And come to a stop.
It'd have to be pretty.
Like,
Yeah, but
come
you
on.
gotta think about the weight involved. It'd have to be pretty substantial. I mean, you're talking like a.
I'm talking like paper hat with.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like with a
Talking
regular
like-
hat, you're talking like a 130 class coaxial
The hat
helicopter.
does not have to be substantial. It's got to look like a hat. Does not have to have much to it.
I know the perfect hat.
Yarmulke?
They make these painter hats. You can buy them at Home Depot, and they're really, it's like a little, it's like a pot type hat. Okay, they're like, you know, shaped like a stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're really lightweight. Like there's nothing to them. They're made out of like t-shirt material, but starched.
That'd be perfect for like a Comic-Con or a Maker Fair or something.
It would be awesome to be able to just, and for, it could be really cool for me to be on stage doing a demo and you're sitting in the front row. And just, my hat takes on. I would totally let you fly my hat.
In the meantime, maybe like a bow tie and spins. Nothing
Yo,
has to
boss.
be in the applause, but.
$27.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow, that's usually I feel like the ESCs are more expensive than the Bodens.
They really are. And this is just a little 10 amp ESC.
So, there's 50 and there's 27. What's these?
I'll use this. These?
Yeah.
Price it down.
No change.
They're 20 bucks a piece.
They're 20 bucks a piece?
I priced them out earlier today because I was looking to buy the replacement thing,
Yeah.
the horn, and I thought I'd have to buy the whole servo, and it turns out you can just get the horn for them on the website for it. So I didn't buy it, but they were 20 bucks a piece. That's an interesting pile of parts. The downside to this is these only work with, you know, the little nano JST plugs.
Yes.
So, and they kind of suck to bind because it's just two little pins.
Yeah.
And they're not at the right spacing for a regular bind plug. So I just do it with my Swiss Army knife.
I got those jumpers at the office. I got a bunch of boards that use.
This is where all the cool
Hi,
things
how
are
you
hanging.
doing?
But it's a full 6-channel radio. It's a really simple, really dumb 6-channel radio. But this radio would work fine for a 250 quad. Like if you were really squeezing on a racing quad, and you want to get like your weight down to nothing, that's the kind of, like where grams count, that's the kind of thing. I don't do that. I hang like all kinds of extra crap on my quad.
All kinds of shit.
But they're fun. I don't race. I don't get invited to any reindeer games.
We gotta race, dude.
We do need to race, but I need to fly a lot more before we race.
No, we just gotta do it, and then you'll be able to see, oh, I need to get this much better. Or
I've
say,
seen you fly. It's humbling.
there's different, it's different.
Because I got a healthy ego. I understand what I'm good at. I understand what I don't. I
I just wanna race.
Watching you fly actually makes my dick shrivel.
I don't care
Lose
if like,
inches, watch because you're that good.
I don't
And
care if I have to like
inches.
tone it down for you. That's fine. I just wanna race.
Yeah.
Because back months ago, came up with the gadget.
Yes.
We said, oh no, and I remember specifically saying that, oh no, you know what this means.
Now we got to build racing
Oh,
quads.
now we're gonna have to
Yeah.
get racing quads.
All right.
Oh, we have not raced once.
We're all broke up about that, weren't we?
I
It's
was.
terrible. It's terrible.
And we've not raced once in
Alright.
months of all three of us having 250 racing quads.
This is true. I will work on
I
this.
even made
I will
the-
make
I even made
concerted
the
effort.
arrows.
You can make the arrows.
You need to finish
I will
that.
make a concerted effort to become more proficient at flying quads. And I have no excuses not to. The only thing holding me back at this point is time.
And that's fair. And it's okay for the first like couple times. If maybe there's an imbalance in our capabilities.
I will put
That's
effort
fine.
into it, and I will.
That's
What I'll do is I'll do the exact same thing I used to learn how to fly the first time.
I just want to try it out and
Okay.
see how it goes.
It's gonna be fun.
We need to
It's
test
gonna
that.
be fun.
We gotta
We need
know.
to test fun.
Yes.
We need empirical fun
We
data.
need to quantitatively determine how fun.
Oh, how fun? Well, what is the metric for fun?
I don't know. We'll have to determine that.
We can't
With
know.
science.
We can't know how fun something is
Science.
without having a metric for fun.
What would you say, like, so a good environmental scales, like I could ask you, so
The
how
classic-
environmental are you on a scale from 1 to BP?
How environmental am I on a scale from 1 to BP?
1 to BP.
I'm about.
So, but no, you don't have to answer that. That's just an
Did
example.
you just find $10?
Oh, it's mine. That is mine. That's beer money.
Oh.
How
So like,
environmental am I?
so
Well,
let's
I'm-
make a scale from
I'm much closer to
squeezing-
pave the planet than I am to save the whales. But
So let's like scale it from like nuts and advice to what would our high end be for
the
fun?
standard for fun for my entire upbringing was always better than sex. This is better than sex. And there are lots of things in the world that are better than sex.
Right.
There's a lot more things in the world that are better than sex with me. But
There are a lot of things in the world that are not as good.
well, yeah. But like I'm weird because for me, like first light of a new Tesla coil, better than sex.
Sure.
Hands down.
Right.
Can't be beat.
All right. So let's say better than sex. So from
So the
scale
top of the
from
level is like Tesla coil.
if
Okay.
well we can go lower. We can
First
say better
light
than
is
sex.
10. First light would be a 10.
All right.
Sex would be a 9. Because sex is usually pretty. We'll say good sex.
And we'll put nuts
not
and
like-
advice at 1.
Not like summer drama sex, but like good sex.
Right.
Okay. Nuts and advice would be no fun.
You're right.
Dental visit, no fun.
Dental visit. On a scale like that between dental visit and
Tesla coil.
nuts and advice, I would definitely put the dental visit higher.
Oh yeah.
Because
But like nuts and advice is now you're into negative integers. It's not that it isn't fun. It's that it's actually negative fun.
We have to set the scale.
Well, the scale is 0. 0 is no fun.
All right.
0 is sitting in a chair staring at the wall.
All right.
Okay, it's not a negative thing. It's just you're bored. That's it. Bored.
All right,
Bored
all right.
is no fun.
Okay.
Because you're bored. Okay. So it's like English class.
It's like measuring parts off a press.
I have a
But
much
it's
better,
about
very
800
scientific
parts in it.
method that can definitely
Okay. What do you got?
have Amy do brain biopsies on you to see how much endorphins you're generating. You don't need those parts anyway.
We do have a
Doing
doctor
brain-
in the house.
If we're doing brain biopsies on anybody, it's Brian. He's already got like access ports.
Yeah, he's got that.
I mean, just for safety, you just lift the flap. You can see the gears inside, like literally you lift the flap. There's like the parts and stuff. It's cool. So, all right. So
Could you do that?
what?
Could you, like, so you're going for brain
You
surgery,
wouldn't do it with a
right?
brain biopsy. You do it with like a PET scan or something.
Someone's doing a brain surgery on you, right? Could you, in some manner, request that they put some sort of like a biocompatible gear in your head?
You wouldn't even need brain surgery to do that.
Nah, it's
you
gotta
do
be
it
under
you
the
do it
skull. It's gotta be under the
under
skull.
the. Now, see, that's a big deal.
You
There's
could-
room in there.
You could not.
Well, you might after the surgery.
No, you
Depends on
can't.
what they're
There's
doing.
no. It's because okay.
You could not, without going through the FDA testing on that part. You'd have to spend millions of dollars just.
Actually, no, we're not talking
No,
about
no,
You
but
can-
not in
Access to
true.
the skull is pretty easy.
Totally stationary.
Still.
Single piece under the skull, so that if you're ever in for an X-ray, and they don't know better, fucking gear in your head.
Not for nothing, but there's some problems with your plan. One, foreign bodies inside the skull are generally regarded as a bad idea. There's no space. It's not that it's not what it's made of. It's that there's no space for that.
Paper thin.
What are you going to make it out of?
Titanium.
Paper thin.
Paper thin titanium sheet inside your skull rattling
Can
against
actually
your.
work.
You could put a gear that was like this big, real tiny.
If it was paper
You're
thin.
gonna spread the hemispheres and just slide it.
Oh
No,
God,
no,
that'd be the coolest.
It doesn't even have to be. It doesn't
No.
even have to be flat. It
No,
can be
no,
curved,
no.
conformed to the
He's
shape
got
of the
it.
skull.
You've got the oh God, it's not the interstitial space, but the space between the hemispheres of your brain. There's a lot of space there. And if it was just paper thin, the problem is you have a piece of paper thin titanium, which means you've just built a razor blade. And
Titanium is not inherently sharp.
it is when it's paper thin!
I'm sure we can find some sort of conformal coating. It's got to be a metal just so that it shows up in the X-ray well.
Yeah. But if you had it in between the hemispheres of your brain, that'd be real because it'd really show up like it's not just a thing on its own.
Right.
It's in there. And I like this idea.
Doctor, your thoughts?
You are
I think you can
head
do a lot of
doctor.
things if you have a lot of money.
A lot of money and some doctors are
you know, we'll keep quiet.
Just, you know, take it south of the border.
Oh
There's a lot of people into some pretty strange body modification, and I'm quite certain you could talk somebody into doing that.
I know people.
You know people.
I know people.
It's got connections.
There's a place called bmeasy.com,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I know people, and I've seen some things that you don't want to know you can do that.
The nullified dude was interesting.
I'm telling you that right now, at this moment, there are people in quiet, dark rooms that are doing things that you do not want to know people have done with a human body.
I still don't get one where they put a gauge in there.
Gauging or right here. It's like you're going to be dumping drool.
That is so minor. That is so minor.
It's not minor, it's just...
It's not that I'm saying it's extreme, I just don't understand. It's like shit's going to be falling out of that. That's one of those things that
I've seen things done
want
to
that
a
to be
penis
closed.
that, like, I look at and just, nope, I just made of nope, just nope.
There was a neat one I saw where they had a cap and you could pull a plug off. It was like it looked like a big cork, basically.
Oh yeah, that's...
They pull the cork out and they could reach into its stomach.
Oh, dude, you go to Kazoo. Pfizer has a farm in
Yeah.
Kalamazoo, and famously they have the window cow.
Yeah.
They have a cow with a window in the window cow. This is like totally cool. Pfizer's got a terrifying farm out in Kazoo.
Farm of fun.
Comment if you're from Kalamazoo and familiar with the farm. Tell me your stories.
The farm.
It's the farm. It's the Pfizer farm. Everybody knows about it. If you want to see some really cool stuff, get on Google Maps. Look at Kazoo out in out where the Pfizer facility is. It's oh god, what road's it on? The Red Airport. I think the road's Portage. I could be wrong. But it's way outside of town, and it's by where it's this huge Pfizer complex, and it used to be not Pfizer, it was the other company back in the day. God, not Johnson, it's, what was the company in case it Pfizer bought it? No, it's not Merck. God, I can't remember, it's been too many years. But there's like ponds out there, like containment ponds, just, I think they're to the north of the property. And the things that just exist on, under, around the ground, what the hell is that?
The cow, a window.
That's a window cow?
It's a
That's
window
a
cow.
weird looking window.
It's a round window. That's a different kind of window cow.
What kind of cow is that?
Furry one.
No, what color's a cow?
Fuzzy. It's a brown cow.
Okay, what are brown cows?
Holstein?
Nope, that's a Jersey cow.
Huh. Because it spent too much time in the tanning bed?
There you go.
What you got? Oh yeah, you gotta show that. That's cool as hell. I never knew about the ports like that. I knew about the windows.
Look at us. Look at us taking a picture of a screen at Connors.
I was in a band with a guy, really cool guy. He's just an absolute freak show musician, whose job it was to take care of mice for Pfizer.
That one sprung a leak.
Well, you should have got Voss glass to install the window for your cow. If your cow has a skylight that leaks, you got to call Voss glass.
That cow's pooping outside.
That's bad.
It's disgusting.
That's a bad O-ring leak.
That's just bad. No, I was in a band with a guy whose entire job it was to take care of very expensive research mice when they had to fly them around the country. Like they flew these mice to Pittsburgh or something like that. And he got paid very well in his entire, like they had the company jet fly like, I don't know, 50 mice. It wasn't a lot, it was like 50 mice. And his whole job was just to tend to the mice. He gets to cruise around in a company jet and just make sure they're fed. They're like $1 million mice. Shit.
Window cow.
Now we're on Windows 10. You can get your free cow upgrade.
I upgraded.
On your machine? Why would you do that?
Gonna have to happen sooner or later.
Not necessarily.
It's pretty nice.
Bill Gates has dictated thou shalt upgrade.
Bill Gates doesn't even run the
Yeah,
company
but
anymore.
Linus Thorwald says in a world without borders, where information is meant to be free, why do we need gates and windows?
Well, that's weird.
The day I can run Sony Vegas seamlessly in Wine or whatever, and it actually works right, is the day I stop using Windows. The only thing I need Windows for at all anymore is Sony Vegas. That's it. And there is no decent video editing program. And I use Vegas! And I'm saying there's no decent video editing program for Linux yet.
I was just gonna pump out your cow.
Pump in your cow. What kind of cow is that? That's a Holstein.
See, Chris, the problem is you need to use FFmpeg and just do all the cuts manually, stitch together manually, all from the command line. Yeah. You just write down, you do it old-fashioned way, just write down notes of when things are.
No, it's getting better. Like, every year Linux is getting better and better, and now it's hit the point of being damn good.
It's like that IBM
But that's
commercial.
the one killer app I still have to run Windows for. OS X is alright, but I definitely prefer Linux. And I hate Windows. Wow, I don't want another comment stream on today's blogger.
I'll be happy once, you know, they get actual driver support for most things that work.
I don't have a problem.
I do. I've got to run gaming and whatnot.
Yeah, see, I don't game.
So 3D model, you know, rendering, and while it's doing
tons of gaming in Linux.
Not
and Steam runs in Linux just fine.
Yeah, but not all the games running Linux. A big thing is a lot of the back catalog doesn't. Like, as soon as they announced Steam OS,
yeah,
people's, you know, game companies started being like, okay, we'll try to put out a release for Linux. But outside of that,
I haven't played with Steam OS because I don't game that much, but I should check that out.
it's just basically a Debian box with Steam running on it.
Now, starting next week, because of the awesome people on Patreon, starting next week, the Geek Group will have a hacking hardware, software, RAR computer lab. And the first project that I'm doing in it is rebuilding the CCC. CCC 1 and 2 are down, and I'm going to put them right. My goal is to have them in there by Wednesday. It's 2200. Ed's here.
No, he's not.
Okay. So you going to do anything with your love bus?
I'm waiting on him to see if he can figure something out.
What do you mean you're waiting on me?
So we're going to do it together. Mr.
What?
Engineer.
Did you get it running yet?
You just charge the batteries and it'll run.
Fire it up.
Huh?
Fire it up.
You got to charge it to handle them?
I thought you said you already charged it.
No.
Oh,
Let me see your plugs. Oh, they're Deans? I don't know. Do you got anything that fits Deans?
I don't know, yeah.
Because that'll take doing. The cool thing is, with the chargers that the three of us have, we can charge any battery.
Oh, that's a bummer because I have the temperature sensors for that kind of battery, but not with me.
There's one on the battery charging table behind you. If you've got the same brand of charger I do, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I got a temp sensor. I even got the USB plug. I spent the extra $5 for the USB plug. Man. Now with that thing, you can charge a battery like in the fire truck. No problem.
Yeah, they can charge.
With this thing, if you want to do a battery conversion, controller conversion, just fucking rebuild the whole damn thing so it works with modern equipment. Doesn't run on
your
AM.
camera's overheating.
Yeah, it's normal.
What? Oh, that's gonna use it doesn't have.
I don't think so. It just says DSM, it doesn't say H3X on it. Nanolight receiver, 2048, which is the resolution, 2.4 gigahertz, frequency, DSM technology. 6 channels, which is, 5 more than you need for that.
This is.
Oh no, that needs 2 channels, doesn't it? It's
3.
steering.
3.
What do you
Gear
need 3?
selector.
Transmission.
Yeah.
It has a transmission?
2-speed transmission.
They do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what the
Hands are getting tired.
is for.
How about that? It's got a transmission. Alright, you guys have fun. We're done for the night. Good night, gentlemen. Thank you, everybody who's been supporting on Patreon. I'll do the thank you for all the names tomorrow. And tomorrow, a special super secret Patreon only blog. Like a new one as opposed to the massive amounts of archive. Have you guys, has any of you seen the archival blogs I've been posting?
Nope.
I did. I posted 2 of them publicly today. The Vegas one and the ear mining.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got to see the Sean ear mining.
I saw that.
Oh man.
What was in it?
It's just a really big blackhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, what?
I
did you
love
dig
a
out
good
that
blackhead.
didn't have pus?
Oh, it's just a big blackhead.
Ear mining? It wasn't the one with me, was it?
No. This was
It wasn't as
Sean from a long time ago.
I'll say that much.
It was pretty
I
impressive.
remember that blog. I saw Ed sitting on a chair. I saw you putting on black gloves. I said, I don't need to watch this blog.
Oh, it gets worse. Then I grabbed a Hitachi Magic Wand.
No, didn't need to watch that blog.
Good night, guys. Today's Captain's Blog is brought to you courtesy of Daniel D. Jager, the man who pretty much single-handedly created Rule 34.